Welcome back to the International Flatwater Center here in Welland, Ontario, just 10 minutes away from Niagara Falls. After a short lunch break for the teams and the volunteers, we are back at pitch number 1 for a game between New Zealand and Argentina. New Zealand takes a very quick 1-0 lead after that goal less than 25 seconds in to the first half. Both of these teams have already played in a game already. Argentina was on the wrong side of a 10-1 game. They played Canada, lost 10-1. Argentina was in a close game against the Netherlands. They did edge them out by a score of 4-2. Number 10, the captain, Pilar Roldan, gets rolled over on that one, and it's going to be a New Zealand break. And it is now quickly 2-0 for New Zealand in this fourth game of pitch number 1. That was Kate BLINCOE who scores that one. And an Argentinian player is now out of the canoe. We'll just wait until she is launched back in. Argentina only came to this tournament with 5 players, so really we do need to wait for that player to get back in the canoe. They have no subs. Play will resume as we wait for that Argentinian player to get back into the canoe. She is welcome to come back onto the field of play whenever she's ready. And New Zealand is on yet another breakaway. This time it is Hayley Cameron. And it's going to be Argentina ball. Turnover by Cameron, who scored the first goal of the game. This is Argentina's first time fielding a U21 women's team at the Canoe Polo World Championships. New Zealand, this is their 4th time. They have played in this tournament 3 times and have medaled 3 times, getting a bronze medal in all 3 occasions they've been here. The corner is set to be taken by Hayley Cameron on that far right side of the pool. A shot by New Zealand, and it's 3-0, less than 2 minutes into the game. Argentina still down 1 kayak as we wait for number 10, that is Pilar Roldan, to get back onto the pool. And that's going to be New Zealand ball, a foul by Argentina. New Zealand quickly running up the pool. This is number 3, Kate BLINCOE. And she's going to put that in the net, 4-0. Just over 2 minutes into the game. It is starting to get out of hand very quickly for Argentina. New Zealand already making a sub, and in comes Pilar Roldan, I should say. And she is back in. Now we are back to 5-on-5, even strength action here on pitch number 1. New Zealand already up by a score of 4-0 after 4 quick goals by 2 from Hayley Cameron and 2 from Kate BLINCOE. New Zealand pressing on Argentina, no space for them to go. They have 2 players up front near the goal. Argentina has given another turnover, and there it is, number 3 already for Hayley Cameron. She has 3 on the game, 5-0 for New Zealand early on in half number 1. Argentina ready to start things off once again, down 5-0. We have not played 7, or we are still yet to see the 7-minute mark left in the first half. Another deflection there, and it's going to be number 3, Kate BLINCOE. She has 2 right now, and she is just going to have to put a little more power on that to put it in the net. She's just a little bit underneath, and it's going to be Argentina ball underneath their own goal. Like I said before, this is Argentina's first time they have ever been in the U21 section of canoe polo, both men's and women's. This is their first time. And women's, this is their first time fielding a team in the open section. Men have played here before, and we will see them later on tomorrow. Today is only for the under 21s. The seniors will be all on the field tomorrow. Today's just a shorter day. As we see New Zealand get possession off of a deflection off of Argentina. And that time it's going to be number 5, Greer EDILSON, getting on the score sheet for New Zealand. 6-0 is your score. 3 minutes, 46 seconds have been played in half number 1. Fumbled there by number 9, Martina Vera, and New Zealand will make her pay for that. It's going to be BLINCOE, and that's going to be goal number 3 for BLINCOE. Already 2 players have scored 3 goals in this game. It's 7-0. We have not played 4 minutes in this game of canoe polo. Argentina has not really gotten into the New Zealand half of the pitch. New Zealand doing everything they can to keep the score knotted out or have Argentina score at 0. A full court press, or full pitch press, I guess I should say, from New Zealand. And it's going to be a foul on number 3, Kate BLINCOE. Argentina will keep possession. Juana Seco passes it up all the way to number 9. That is Martina Vera. She still has possession on the far boards now. Argentina trying to get out of this New Zealand trap. New Zealand now has possession. They're going to go right in front of the net. Now we're number 2, the captain, Madison GAIGER, and she is going to put it in, now making it 8-0. New Zealand making some substitutions, a luxury that Argentina does not have, as like I said, they only have 5 players who was able to make it to this tournament. And for 2 of those minutes, they were playing a girl short, as because one fell out of the canoe. Argentina now trying to get it out of their own end. Seco tries to switch the field, get it out of pressure. New Zealand does end up getting the ball, and now it is going to be number 2, the captain, Madison GAIGER, but a great block by Argentina. Another block by Argentina, blocked and off the post, but Madison GAIGER was right there to get the rebound, and it is now 8-0 for New Zealand over Argentina. And if it wasn't getting out of hand before, it certainly is now. We've played just over 5.5 minutes on pitch number 1 in game number 4 we've seen here. The pass just behind Pilar Roldan, and she will have to retreat that. Blocked right there by number 8, Hayley Cameron, and she is all alone on a breakaway. They don't come much easier than that for Hayley Cameron. 9-0 now for New Zealand. Argentina has yet to register a shot on goal on the New Zealand net. New Zealand has just been smothering them in their own end. forcing them to make bad passes like we saw there. And once again, Hayley Cameron will have the ball with no goalie in sight. And that's goal number 5 for Hayley Cameron. 10-0, and we have not even played 8 minutes in this first half. A lead pass there by number 9, Martina Vera. It's going to be a foul on Argentina. The green card was showed. And it's going to be Argentina ball. Foul on New Zealand. Number 5, Juana Seiko with the ball. Tries to find Candela Dominguez, but it's going to be blocked by New Zealand, and now they have numbers heading up the pool. Another goal. That was number 5, Greer Edelson, getting her second of the evening, or the afternoon, I should say. 11-0 is the score. 3.5 minutes left to go in half number 1. Argentina loses possession off of the opening throw. And now it is New Zealand again, and they're going to put it into the net. 12-0 is the score. New Zealand scoring once again. And Argentina is going to need a miracle to come back in this game. 12-0 is the score. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in half number 1. Argentina still with possession. New Zealand has taken the ball, and it's going to be now number 5. Greer Edelson will put it in herself. Another goal for New Zealand. 13-0 is the score. Argentina trying to do something differently here. They have a little more possession, although they're starting to fall out of their canoes. Just under 3 minutes left to play in half number 1. Currently 13-0 for New Zealand over Argentina, the U21 women's team, which is their first time ever competing at the World Canoe Polo Championships. Hayley Cameron gets the bad pass. She's all alone in a breakaway. And she puts it in the net. 14-0 is the score for New Zealand. And it was a problem before, and once again, Pilar Roldan is out of her canoe. She's going to have to take a little bit of a breather, come off. And I've said this before, Argentina has no subs. They cannot sub out Pilar Roldan because there's nobody to sub her out with. Argentina looks to be calling a timeout as they get Pilar Roldan back into the canoe. Play will be resumed once that timeout is finished, and it has resumed. Play is on. A pass behind number 5, Juana Seiko, and New Zealand now has a 2-0, and will throw it in the empty net. 15-0 for New Zealand over Argentina. Argentina really struggling to get any sort of passes going. New Zealand is just all over them, putting their pals in front of the passes, taking away the passing lanes. There's just nowhere for Argentina to go. They're really struggling to even keep the ball in their hand. New Zealand is just such a strong team that they are able to get the ball and get the ball with power and out of the Argentinian hands. And like we see now, Argentina, all they can do is defend. And a great defensive play that was number 6, Candela Dominguez with the block there. New Zealand finally has a shot where it didn't end up in the net. 15-0 is the score. We've played 8 minutes and 17 seconds, a minute 43 left to play in half number 1. Cameron with the ball. Now number 4, Alexia Hinton. Another shot by New Zealand, but another great save by Argentina. Number 1, Valentina Almendo with the save. Argentina with another goal, Alexia Hinton off of the indirect free throw. $16-0 is the score. New Zealand over Argentina here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. And Argentina just really threw it into the open waters. New Zealand with an easy breakaway. Nothing that the goalie could have done about that. 17-0 is the score. New Zealand over Argentina. Another steal by New Zealand. Just a bunch of bad passes there by Argentina. Not strong enough. Easily intercepted. And this time it's going to be number 7, Clara Richter with the goal. $18-0 is the score between New Zealand and Argentina. New Zealand has clearly dominated this game. Argentina just cannot get anything going, cannot make a couple passes in a row. It's always a New Zealand paddle blocking the way. And once again, it will now be Kate BLINCOE with an open shot in over top of a helpless goalie. That was number 9, Martina Vera in net. Nothing she could do. .40 seconds left in half number 1. New Zealand up 19-0. We are here at pitch number 1 of the Welland International Flatwater Center, 10 minutes away from Niagara Falls. New Zealand has now hit the 20-goal mark before the first half. I'd like to see how many times that has happened in a World Canoe Polo Championship game. I'm sure not too many, maybe a few times. 20-0 is the score. 30 seconds still left in the first half. Argentina really struggling to do anything. New Zealand, like I said, it's just smothering them on defense. Already 2 New Zealand players on the 1 Argentina player with the ball. Argentina is just not moving fast enough to get away from pressure and get to an open spot for the pass. Argentina is also not throwing the ball hard enough to get to the player that they need to do. New Zealand is just such a better team at this point, and they are showing that with the score. Another goal. That was number 2, Madison Geiger, the captain of this New Zealand team. 21-0. 15.4 seconds left in half number 1. Another 4-on-1 for New Zealand and another easy goal for New Zealand. Number 6, Kelsey Wilde, getting her first goal of the game. 22-0, 4.5 seconds left. Pitch number 1 between New Zealand and Argentina. Another pass is blocked by the New Zealand paddles, and that will do it for the first half. One team was clearly off color, one team clearly was not. New Zealand 22, Argentina nothing as we approach the 3-minute halftime break. We'll see if Argentina can try and inch their way back into this game. It will be one heck of a comeback if they do. New Zealand living comfortably right now, up 22-0. We will be back with second half action at the Welland International Flatwater Center. Welcome back to the International Flatwater Center here in the heart of Welland, Ontario, just 10 minutes away from Niagara Falls. We are here at pitch number 1 for the game between the under-21 women's New Zealand team, who are up 22-0 over the under-21 Argentinian team. There's not a whole lot to say about half number 1. New Zealand clearly just dominated. Argentina had a few times where they were already down one kayak because of the kayak coming loose from the player. So New Zealand was never really given Argentina a chance. And again, we are already in the Argentina zone. And Argentina does corral possession. And it's going to be a foul up from New Zealand. And Argentina will keep the ball. Argentina with a bad pass. New Zealand now has it. Hager is going to make it 23-0 for New Zealand. just 34 seconds in to half number 2. Vera passes it back to Roldan, the captain. Roldan was not expecting it, and New Zealand gets that pass first. Now it's number 3, BLINCOE. And that's going to be 24-0 for Kate BLINCOE, getting her what it seems like 8th goal of this game. Argentina able to string a few passes together. Dominguez looking behind her, and it's going to be New Zealand ball. Illegal possession by Argentina. Goal scored by Kelsey Wilde from New Zealand, 25-0. Martina Vera now with the ball, 4 of her teammates behind her. She passes right beside her to the New Zealand players, although New Zealand coughs it up as well. Regains possession off of the Argentina bad pass. And off the post, great shot there by number 4, Alexia Hinton, just off the right side of the post. And now it is in the far corner. New Zealand does get possession, and then Madison GAIGER gets the goal. 26-0. New Zealand over Argentina. Number 5, Wayne Seiko, ready to take the ball to start the game off once again. We've played 1 minute, 32 seconds. New Zealand leads this half 4-0, leads the game 26-0. Roldan trying to keep the ball away from New Zealand with her paddle, does so very well. And just coughs it up. Number 9, Martina Vera cannot quite get to it. And now it is number 8, Hayley Cameron with the ball. Kate BLINCOE rockets a shot to the right side of the goal, and it does go in, 27-0. Now for New Zealand over Argentina at the Welland International Flat Center, pitch number 1. We talked before the game about how New Zealand just edged out the Netherlands 4-2. They are doing a much better job at scoring in this game, up 27-0. Argentina did struggle against Canada. They lost 10-1. Let's see if they can put one in against these New Zealand teammates. Great pass there from Wilde. She will go to Richter, go cross the pool to Alexia Hinton, and she'll go right off the end of the post. Alexia Hinton, the oldest player on that New Zealand team, the only one born before 1997. Argentina trying to pass the ball amongst themselves, but they are in their own end. Risky territory, and nobody's really making a run towards the New Zealand goal. It's just going to go off the paddle of Argentina's Juan Seco right to the hands of number 7, Klara Richter, and that's going to go into the goal, 28-0. Now New Zealand leads Argentina. Just under 7 minutes left to go in half number 2 action here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. Roldan cannot hang on to the ball, and it is going to be now number 6, Kelsey Wilde, taking a shot. Great block there by the Argentina goalie. That was Valentina Olmendo. She hasn't been given a lot of praise, seeing that 28 balls have gone into her net, but that was a great save there by Olmendo. Good passing by New Zealand, but in the end is a good block by Wanaseko, getting her paddle just in front of number 2, Madison Geiger, the New Zealand captain. 2 good possessions by New Zealand, but 2 even better blocks by Argentina. Cameron is going to go to number 7, that is Clara Richter. Back to Cameron. And Cameron is going to shoot again, blocked by Olmendo. Another fantastic save by the Argentina goalkeeper, who has really done her part in the past couple minutes of trying to keep Argentina from giving up a few more goals. And nothing you could do about that one. That was Madison Geiger right in front of the net. Nobody even putting a paddle up to stop her. Easy goal there from Madison Geiger. And it is now 29-0. New Zealand over Argentina. Argentina just shovels it over number 4, Alexia Hinton of New Zealand. Hinton does end up getting possession. Foul on New Zealand, although the pass from number 10, Pilar Roldan, will head into a New Zealand arm. Now it's number 5, Greer Edelson, putting one in the net. 30-0 is the score. New Zealand over Argentina. And we are just about halfway through half number 2 at pitch number 1 at the International Flatwater Center here in Welland, Ontario. Argentina's pass back goes off of the paddle of Pilar Roldan and back to the New Zealand players. A great lead pass. Clara Richter has a chance, but she cannot get it while she's going out of bounds. And it's going to be Argentina ball. Just cannot reach that back and get it back to a teammate before her kayak went past the buoy line. Roldan is going to go back to Olmedo, back in front of the net. New Zealand all into the Argentina half, nobody back to cover their goal. Again deflected off New Zealand, out of past the buoy line. It's going to again be the Argentina ball. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in half number 2, 30-0. If you're Argentina, you're just waiting for that final buzzer to go to get yourself out of this pool. This has been definitely a game to forget for the Argentina players. Again, it's going to be a foul. New Zealand will give the ball to Argentina off the foul. A paddle hack, it looked like it was, on Argentina's number 9, Martina Vera. Wanaseko with the ball on the near boards, deflected by Madison Geiger. Deflected by Geiger. She's going to get there first. Geiger not happy with the referees calling that one against her. It looked like it was a hack against Juana Seiko. Play is continuing, although Geiger continues to talk to the referee. And off the top of the crossbar, shot that time by Kate BLINCOE. But getting the rebound is Geiger, and that's going to hit the top of the crossbar. That was number 7, Klara Richter, scoring for New Zealand. 31-0, under 3 minutes left to play at the pitch number 1 International Flatwater Center, game between Argentina and New Zealand. Argentina with possession off of that goal by New Zealand. New Zealand will blat it out of the air. And now it is number 3, Kate BLINCOE, with possession. To her left, she has Madison Geiger, and she will put in the net. No mercy on the New Zealand side. 32-0 is the score. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Although this game was over clearly 24 seconds into the game when New Zealand scored their first goal. Martina Vera cannot handle that pass from Pilar Roldan, and it will be New Zealand possession. Down the right side, this is Geiger with the ball. Pump fakes, and she's going to shoot it herself, and she's going to put it in the net. 33-0 is the score. New Zealand clearly has a strong team in this tournament, and they look to build on previous year's successes. They've finished third place the past 3 years, 2012, 2014, and 2016. Hopefully trying to get into that final game. Let's see if they can do that. Take a look at throughout the rest of the week to see how New Zealand does and to see how Argentina does. Maybe they can turn this around in the next few games. Alexia Hinton, and she cannot hit it. Great save there by the Argentina goalie, Valentina Olmedo. Number 8, Hayley Cameron, set to take it, the youngest player on this New Zealand team. Yet to turn 17 years old, and Hayley Cameron will put in the net herself. 34-0. 1 minute, 34 left in the game. Argentina set up once again. It's going to be number 6, Candela Dominguez, throwing it back, and she's going to throw into a flurry of New Zealand defenders, and they will easily get that ball right back. And it's going to be Kate BLINCOE going off the bar and into the goal. 35-0. The scoreboard reads New Zealand over Argentina. And Argentina just looking upset at each other, looking upset maybe at the New Zealand players for really running up the score in this game. A minute 24 still remains in this game between New Zealand and Argentina. Pass back. This is Candela Dominguez with the ball. Now back to number 9, Martina Vera. New Zealand scoops the ball out of the open water. A bad pass there by Argentina. It's now a 3-on-2. And this is number 6 with the ball, Kelsey Wild, off the post. Still in play, though, as you see Maddie Anderson Geiger on the near side of the pool retrieve that ball. She goes into the middle. It is now number 8, Hayley Cameron, and she fires it off the frame of the goal as well. Number 4 racing for that. That's Alexia Hinton. Geiger, the captain. Cross pool to Hayley Cameron. And just past the outstretched paddle of Olmedo into the top left corner of the net. Hayley Cameron gets one more. 36-0 as New Zealand scores again. 31.4 seconds left in half number 2. Yellow card issued to number 5, Greer Edelson, meaning she will be sitting 2 minutes. Although there's only 35 seconds left in the game, New Zealand will be playing short, as Argentina was for a few minutes in half number 1, but to a bit of a different reason. That was due to a kayak problem. This is due to a disciplinary reason. Argentina looking to take advantage of the short-handed New Zealand squad. Foul by Argentina's number 9, Martina Vera. GAIGER puts that in quickly. It's now number 4, Alexia Hinton with the ball on the right side. She can go back to GAIGER. And a great save by Valentina Olmedo to keep this game at 36-0. And that's how this game is going to end. It is New Zealand 36, Argentina 0. A convincing win, to say the least, for New Zealand, as they have now a 2-0 record, and Argentina falls to 0-2, hoping to regain their stride tomorrow, and New Zealand to do the same, except continue that momentum. See if that momentum continues. Like we said, New Zealand is trying to build on the momentum of coming in 3rd place the past 3 tournaments. Argentina, this is their 1st tournament, so definitely some things to work on in the next few days. We now are going to get ready for a game right away, and that will be between Poland and Namibia. We will be back right away from the International Flatwater Center here in Welland in just a few minutes. Back at the International Flatwater Center here in Welland, Ontario for this U21 men's game of water polo between Poland and Namibia. The initial throw is won by the Polish players. That was number 2, David Jolinski. Jolinski now with it on the left side. Namibia really around their own net, not really charging Poland whatsoever, just covering their own net, blocking those passing lanes. Poland really just swing the ball around. Now it is Jolinski once again in the middle, and he's going to have a go himself. Great save by Namibia. Number 8, that was Ernest Schaaf. Poland's just going to retreat back. That is now Bartosz Barinski with the ball. Jolinski's going to go far side. Number 3, that is Jakub Witkowski. Barinski, Jolinski, Barinski. Witkowski with the ball on the right side. Now inside the middle is number 7, Filip JASIUKIEWICZ. With the shot, and that is going to go into the net. Poland is up 1-0. Great shot there by Filip JASIUKIEWICZ. Namibia touching the ball for the first time, and that will be to start off after Poland scored a quick 1-0 up Poland. Antoine JACOBIE to number 8, Ernest Schaaf. Leroux, back to Schaaf. To JACOBIE on that left side. He pumps fakes. He's going to go back to number 3. That is Wickesnell. Schaaf. Leroux. Back to Schaaf. Number 5, John Dreyer, right in front of the Polish goal, trying to make space. And it's just 3 Namibia players outside, cycling it around, not really getting anything going as Poland tries to attack and try and create that counterattack. Namibia does get possession, and they're going to retreat back. Although it is a foul called on Namibia in Poland, the counterattack, they are speeding up the one end. Number 4 from Poland, that is Bartosz Barinski with the ball. He's going to go back and is now on that far side with number 3, Jakub Witkowski. Back to Barinski on that left side. There are 3 players for Poland really behind the whole play, and 2 players in the middle for Poland trying to make space. Namibia not really concerned at all with the Poland players on the outside, but now with number 4, Barinski out on the left side, a lot more space has been opened up. And number 7, that was JASIUKIEWICZ, who scored the first goal. He cannot get it. Great save there by number 8, Ernest Schaaf on Namibia. Free shot for number 7, JASIUKIEWICZ, and he's going to get goal number 2 in this game. Poland's up 2-0 off of the foul. We've played 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's been all Poland so far. Namibia has had a bit of possession, but really cannot get any sort of shot going on the Poland goal. Number 10, Hermanius Leroux on the right side. He flips it all the way to that left side. That's number 4, Adrian 7. Schaaf back to 7. Schaaf with the, once again, the captain, Herman JACOBIE. And a great shot by Leroux, an even better save by number 4, Bartosz Barinski. KUPCZAK with the ball. He's going to two-hand shot that in the net and pass the helpless Ernest Schaaf. Namibia ready to reset after letting another goal in. 6 minutes remaining in this first half action between the U21 men's team, Poland, and Namibia. This is Stein in front on that left side, gives it back to number 8, Schaff, who will just toss that back to Wickesnell. Back to Stein. Schaff. On that left side, back to Stein. He's going to flip that up to Schaff. Handles it very well, flips that to number 9. That is Hector into the middle, and they're just going to retreat. JACOBIE passing it all the way back to Wickesnell. A pass really to an unaware Wickesnell, and Poland does get possession, and it looks now like number 2, the captain, Daniel JALOSZYNSKI, has an open shot, and he will convert 4-0 for Poland. A costly turnover there for Namibia, and Poland does convert on that. 4-0 is the score. Poland over Namibia just under halfway through half number 1. Namibia on that left side, ready to try and set something up, trying to get a shot on goal to try and test the goalkeeper. Wickesnell with it on the near side. Namibia really doing some work inside that underneath the goal area where all the Polish defenders are. Now they just have to retreat. All the way back, cross half. And Namibia's number 4, Adrian Stein, with the ball. Now it's John Dreyer. Back to Stein. Going inside to JACOBIE, the captain. A great shot, and even better save by Baratsky. And an underhand shot that time by number 5, John Dreyer, will put Namibia on the board. The ref says no, though. A foul called. And it was one that Dreyer wanted initially, was not called, so he just picked up the ball and shot it. But eventually when the ball went in, he did get the call.
Oh, the camera's good? I hope so.
Number 9, Ron Hector with the ball. He's going to take the shot. 4 Poland paddles were just right in front of his face. No chance for Hector to get a shot on goal. On that far side, it's Baranski with the ball. Substitution for Poland coming in is number 2, the captain, Dawid Jolowski. Poland with it on that far side. Kordian KUPCZAK with the ball. He coughs it up, and now Namibia has a chance to counter. Just flip behind him, and they're going to reset. Substitutes coming on for Namibia as they march up to the Poland side. Wickesnell gets the ball off the turnover, and now it will be Poland. Their turn to set up a play. Witkowski with the ball on the far side, trying to get something going. Poland now at 4-0, just under 3 minutes to play in half number 1. Now Baranski at the top. He has players to his left and right. 2 players are in the middle of the Namibia area, where there's 5 defenders from Namibia just with their paddles up, trying to guard those passing lanes, not let Poland have anything to pass to. Foul called against Poland. Namibia with the ball. Down 4-0. They're going to need to get something quick if they're going to have any hope in coming back in this game. They got to get something before halftime and try and get that final goal to give themselves a little bit of momentum heading into the break. 2 minutes left until we hit that 3-4 minute break of halftime. Hermes LeBreau. Back to Schaff. Back to Leroux. On that right side, Leroux with it in his left hand. He goes right off the bottom frame of the goal. And it will be Poland ball underneath their own net. A quick lead pass, a great lead pass, although number 3 on Poland, Witkowski, was not looking for it. And Namibia will get the free ball in open water. Wick is now trying to paddle backwards, but it's not going to work against the quick number 3, Jacob Witkowski. Just over a minute remaining in half number 1. Poland leading Namibia 4-0. JALOSZYNSKI, the captain, flips it to number 7. That was a great shot by Filip JASIUKIEWICZ, but a great save that time by Gernot Schaff.
Hey, if you confident there's battery power in there.
I'm not confident, that's the problem.
I'd say wait over 5 minutes maybe. Okay.
The free kick by number 7, JASIUKIEWICZ, is blocked by Namibia. Great save. Again, like Poland had just a couple minutes earlier on Namibia's free kick, they had about 4 or 5 paddles just in front of the face of JASIUKIEWICZ. No chance for him. Pump fake by Witkowski. And it's an open shot that time. Number 6, David Wisner with the goal for Poland. His first of the game. Namibia ready to set up, now down 5-0. Just over half a minute remaining in half number 1 action here at the Welland International Flat Center in Welland, Ontario. Namibia just keeping the possession of the ball. They have a 1-minute shot clock, probably down to about 25 seconds now. Now number 2, Antoine Jacobi with the shot. Another fantastic save. That is Bartosz Borinski, the goalie who has really kept Poland into this game. Namibia has had a bunch of shots that really could have gone in the net, but did not because of his fantastic goalkeeping. And that's how the half is going to end. 5-0 for Poland over Namibia as we get ready for halftime. The 3-4-minute break for the teams to regroup and get a bit of a message from their coach before we head back into second half action. We will be back here at the Welland International Flatwater Center in just a few minutes.
That's 15 minutes on about.
15?
Yeah.
short stall.
All right. I mean, the heat doesn't bother me. I'm probably the only person that doesn't feel the heat.
Back here at the Welland International Flatwater Center for half number 2 between Poland and Namibia. Poland really did dominate in that first half. We're definitely the faster team, the quicker team, and scored 5 more goals than Namibia did. 5-0 is the score as we head into half number 2. For Poland, this is their 5th time at the World Canoe Polo Championships. Their best finish was 8th place back in 2014. Their most recent finish, 11th, back in 2016 in Syracuse, Italy. Namibia, this is only their 3rd championships, first since 2006, where they finished 22nd. Their best was 17th in 2004. After a foul by Poland, it will be Namibia ball. 5-0 if you didn't hear the score between Poland and Namibia. Poland scored a lot of their goals just on open shots, open great passing plays, and just no goalkeeper around. So we'll see if they can keep that up. Namibia did control a little bit of the play, a really good passing plays, but great first half by the Polish goalkeeper, Bartosz Barinski. Namibia with the ball on that left side has to retreat and go all the way back. Poland really fighting to get that ball back, and it will go all the way, nearly 3/4 of the pool down, and Namibia really trying to get back. Borowski is still right in front of the net, not allowing any Namibia shots to sneak by him. Number 3, Wickus now with the ball on the far left side, and he's going to go to number 4. That is Adrian Stein. A shot, and a great shot that was. Hermanius Leroux with the shot, and it got past Bartowski, but not past the frame of the goal, just off the top of the crossbar. Baranski with the ball now. He's going to go back to number 7, Filip JASIUKIEWICZ, who had a very good first half as well, potted a couple goals in. JASIUKIEWICZ with the ball now, back to Baranski. And it looked to be an illegal possession there by Poland. Namibia will take advantage of that. Poland is really getting back. No chance for Namibia to have a good, successful counterattack. Leroux with the ball. Now back to number 4, Adrian Stein. Stein with the ball. He has a player to his left and his right. He chooses to go to his right. Leroux back to Stein. Wickus now is to his left. Wickus now has the ball. Now Stein, now Leroux to the right side, where he shot just recently off the crossbar, and it's going to be a corner for Namibia after the deflection and out of play. What I thought was the Namibia corner chooses to be now a free shot, and another great save by Baranski off the paddle of Baranski and off of the post. Great chance there by Namibia. They have really done very well in the second half, controlling the play and having the better chances of the two teams. Bartosz Baranski with the ball. Now with JASIUKIEWICZ. Two Polish players really fighting for space in underneath that Namibia net. JALOSZYNSKI. And a great shot there. That was Dawid Wezner for Poland. 6-0 is the score. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in half number 2. Namibia really now playing for a little bit of pride, trying to get a couple in. They've had the better of the chances. Besides that one goal there by Poland, scored just a few seconds ago. Hector with the ball. Now he goes to Captain JACOBIE. The referee calls off the play. JACOBIE's going to go behind him. Now with Schaff. Leroux cannot handle the pass, and Poland will get the ball from the water. Blocked there by Namibia. JACOBIE trying to get the ball, but it's going to be a foul. Poland has possession. A lot of open water for number 5. That is Alexi KUPCZAK. JASIUKIEWICZ. Back to Baranski. On the far side to JASIUKIEWICZ. Wide open on his right. That is number 3, Witkowski. Back to JASIUKIEWICZ. No rush here for Poland. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. We've passed the half-minute mark, or halfway mark, I should say, of the game, or the second half. JASIUKIEWICZ pump fakes, and he's going to go behind him to his teammate Witkowski. Witkowski again pump fakes. Open shot and a great save. That time it was number 8, Gernot Schaff for Namibia. Poland's corner on the far side. Number 4, that is. Bartosz Baranski taking the corner. Baranski on that left side. He goes all the way to the top. KUPCZAK with the ball. Witkowski heading into the Namibia defenders, and it's going to be Poland ball off the foul. Now number 4, Bartosz Baranski with the ball on that far side. Namibia will regain possession. It looks like an illegal possession by Poland. Number 2, Antoine JACOBIE. Schaff will go to Leroux. Back to Schaff. Leroux is going to go back to Schaff in the middle. Schaff will take a shot, and that's going to hit off the bottom of the goal. Another post hit by Namibia. That's 3 just in this half. They still cannot find a way to put one on the score sheet. JASIUKIEWICZ with the ball, charging toward that Namibia goal, heading in to the defenders. Controlled well there by Baranski. He has the goal to his right. He tries to take a shot. KUPCZAK with the shot now. It's going to bounce off the goal and in. It's now 7-0 for Poland. Just under 3 minutes left to go. The score says Poland is a much better team, but Namibia really has had their chances. They just cannot put the ball into the net. Poland was the much faster team in the first half. Namibia really is controlling a lot of the play, although Poland really is showing their speed in half number 2 as well. Schaff with the ball. He's going to go to JACOBIE. He's going to put it in. A great shot off the back right post. Fantastic shot there by number 2, Antoine JACOBIE, the youngest player on this Namibia team. Poland setting up after conceding for the first time in this game. Baranski, he's going to go to JASIUKIEWICZ. Back to Baranski. Jalanowski. A rocket of a shot, no chance for the Namibia goalie. Number 4, that was Adrian Stein, who tried to block it, no chance. Just over 2 minutes to go, 8-1 for Poland. Namibia ready to set up. It is now number 4. That is Stein. He's going to go far side to Herman JACOBIE. JACOBIE just kind of shovels it in the middle. Poland easily gets possession of that. Dawid Jalanowski with the ball now. All the way back in the Polish zone. Bartosz Baranski back to Jalowicki. KUPCZAK. Baranski back to KUPCZAK. Baranski with the ball on the far side. He goes all the way back to the top to KUPCZAK. JALOSZYNSKI tries to have a shot on goal. It goes all the way back to KUPCZAK. He's with it now. And he is going to rocket that shot in the net. 9-1 now for Poland over Namibia. 44.8 seconds left to go in regulation. Namibia can just run this time out. They're going to want to get out of their kayaks. This was not a game for them to remember. Down 9-1 to Poland. A shot there by Leroux. A good shot that was. That's going to go in the net. 9-2. Now just playing for pride, that is Namibia. 31 seconds left to go. Poland can just run this out and get their second win of the day. Poland will be on its way to another convincing victory. They beat Argentina 14-0 in their first game, now up 9-2 on Namibia. Another goal by Poland. 10-2 is the score. Now they've scored double digits in both games that they have played.
Yeah. No,
And that's going to do it. Poland 10, Namibia 2. Poland, they've increased their record to 2-0. A convincing 2 victories, 14-0 over Argentina, and now 10-2 over Namibia. Namibia, they now go 0-2 and look to regain their winning ways tomorrow. And now we are ready to play another set of games, another great set of games that it is going to look like here on the International Flatwater Center. We have New Zealand, and they'll be playing the Japanese. That will happen in just a few moments' time, just a bit of warm-up. We will be right back at the Welland International Flatwater Center in Welland, Ontario. back at the International Flatwater Center here in Welland, Ontario for the final game of this very eventful Tuesday, July 31st at the Canoe World Polo Championships. It will be between Japan and New Zealand. This is the second game for both teams. New Zealand convincingly beat Canada 8-1 earlier on today, and Japan fell to France 5-1. After we briefly started, it looked like it was a false start. Maybe the referee gave it to one side more than the other. An advantage is played. New Zealand falling fully underwater, and it is now back New Zealand ball after the foul. New Zealand now with it on that far side. Number 7, Liam Bowden with the ball. Now number 2, Matthew Oak. Oak with it at the top. He's going to have a rocket from the far center of the goal, and it is going to be blocked by Japan. Now with it in the corner, and Japan will have the ball just underneath their goal. Japan with it now on the bottom right of the pool. He's going to go far side. Japan with it at the bottom. Japan with it at the top. They're going to go all the way back, retreat. A lot of bodies in front of that New Zealand goal. A rocket of a shot by Japan, blocked by New Zealand. And that is going to go out underneath for a corner for Japan. Number 6, Hayato Yoshida with the ball. Go all the way back to Honda. Back to Yoshida. Honda at the top. He's going to go all the way to the far side to Tomoyuki Ota. Honda with it on the far side. Back at the other end of the pool. 2 Japanese players aggressively in front of the New Zealand goal. And Japan retreats all the way back. This is Yoshida. And it's going to be another corner for Japan, deflected off New Zealand. Oda will give it to himself. He's now going to go to the far side, into the middle, and could not corral it. That was number 3, Takumi Kawasaki. Now New Zealand, Philip Mazzarato. Going to his right now is number 7, Liam Bowden with the shot, and that's going to go right off the bottom of the goal. Great chance for New Zealand, could not convert. Japan looking to take advantage of that. Still 0-0 knotted up. We've played 3 minutes here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. Canoe Polo World Championships 2018. Another fantastic shot, but it was off the top of the bar. That was number 7, Kazuki Takashawa. New Zealand trying to replicate what their U21 women's team did against Argentina just a couple games ago, taking them down 36-0, the final score in that game. Matthew Oak with the ball. Circling around is now number 7, Liam Bowden. Number 3, Oliver Morit. Bowden. Number 4, Philip Mazzarato with it on the left side. He's going to go all the way to the far side, back to Morit. Morit has a shot, and he's going to take it. Blocked by Japan, and it will be a New Zealand corner. Bowden with it, back to Oak, back to Morit. Oak with it at the top, he's gonna go to his left, and that is Bowden with it, and he cannot quite get the shot off. Paddling back, finding the ball, and Bowden will go all the way back to Matthew Oak. Morit to Oak, good control there. Now it's Bowden, he has a lane, and he's gonna take it off the left side of the frame. It seems like we have hit every single part possible of the frame of the goal without it actually going inside. 0-0, halfway done the first half here on pitch number 1 of the Welland International Flatwater Center, game between Japan and New Zealand. Takahashi with it on the far side. He has players to his right. He is gonna go to the middle, right off the helmet of number 3, Kawasaki, and he cannot recover. Oh, controlling the play again for New Zealand. Now it's gonna go to number 5, Jake Talbot. Nobody around him. Talbot will take it, but a great save. That was number 5, Makaya Honda. Matthew Oak again will control it. He's the one New Zealand player all the way back. Matthew Oak again will take that. Takahashi with it, and he will not be able to save that. Now that was number 7, Liam Bowden with the goal. 1-0 New Zealand. 4 minutes left in half number 1. Japan starting off once again. It is number 2, Tomoyuki Ota on that far side. Ota can't handle it, and now it's going to be New Zealand on the counter attack, going all the way back behind him. Jake Talbot with the ball. Recovered by Japan. Now it is Kawasaki in front, but 3 New Zealand defenders surrounding him. Doing a couple barrel rolls. That was number 3, Kawasaki, and it will be New Zealand ball. Substitutions being made on both teams. Talbot, he's going to go to number 1, Liam Ward. Andrew Bowden. Ward. Morit. Andrew Bowden on that left side. He's going to go all the way to the top. Back to Ward, back to Bowden. Bowden with it on that left side. Can't quite corral it. He has to back paddle all the way back. Deflected by Japan. That is Kawasaki's going to lead. Number 2, that is Tomoyuki Ota. And he has no New Zealand in sight, although they're coming back. And Ota is going to hit it off the top of the crossbar. No goalie there. He did have number 3 on New Zealand, Oliver Moore, charging on him, trying to get a little bit of a deflection, but Ota could not hit the frame of the goal, or did hit the frame of the goal, could not hit the goal. Liam Ward. He's going to go to Andrew Bowden. Back to Ward. New Zealand, no rush to get a shot on. 34 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes left on the game clock. Deflected, but right into the hands of number 6, Ethan Flanders. And it's going to be a corner for New Zealand off a very good save by Japan. New Zealand really controlling the tempo of this play. Ward has it. He's going to go to Bowden. Andrew Bowden with the chance, and that's going to go well high and into the practice area of the Canoe Polo Welland Flatwater Center. Number 7, Kazuki Takahashi. Back to Honda. Number 4, Haruki Yoshima. Tomoyuki Oda. He's going to go into the middle to Kawasaki. Trying to look for an outlet pass to get it out and retreat. Honda, and he cannot hit it on target. That is just a little bit high, and it is going to be New Zealand ball underneath their own goal. 42 seconds left in half number 1 action. 1-0 for New Zealand over Japan. Liam Ward taking the ball up himself for New Zealand. He passes to his left and back to Ward. Back to Andrew Bowden. Back to Ward. Back to Bowden. Bowden's going to go all the way across to number 7, Liam Bowden. Flanders. Maserato. Bowden. Great goal there by Liam Bowden. Nobody near him. Great passing play by New Zealand. And it is 2-0 just as time expires in half number 1. And that is how we're going to go into halftime, with New Zealand up 2-0. Japan clearly upset with that call, and it looks to be a green card for Japan, pointing at number 2, that is Tomoyuki Oda. Green card means nothing until you get a second one. That is yellow. That means 2 minutes. You're out of the game. Green card, just a warning. It looks like maybe some words are spoken by Oda towards the referee after that goal. But nonetheless, New Zealand does lead 2-0 heading into halftime. 3-minute break. We'll be back at the Welland International Flatwater Center for more 2018 Canoe Polo World Championship action. Back at the Welland International Flatwater Center for half number 2 between New Zealand and Japan. Japan coughed up a late goal to increase New Zealand's lead to 2-0, and that is where we stand now. New Zealand with possession on the Japanese side. And this is Matthew Oak with the ball. Players to his left and right. He chooses to go to his right, and that is Andrew Bowden. Into the middle, great lead pass, but just a little bit too out to handle for Jake Talbot. And it is going to be a goal for New Zealand. Great finish there by Jake Talbot. Had to bubble that one a little bit, but rifled it into the net. 3-0. New Zealand takes a larger lead quickly into half number 2. Number 7, Kazuki Takahashi. Japan trying to fight their way back into this game, down 3-0. They're going to need something quickly. And now it is number 3, Kawasaki. He's going to go all the way back to Takahashi. Number 5, Mikaya Honda. Back to 7, Takahashi, and it's a great shot by Takahashi. Japan needed a goal there, and they got one. 3-1 is the score. They are not quite out of it yet. New Zealand cycling the ball around. It's now Matthew Oak. He's going to go all the way to that left side. Number 3, this is Oliver Morit. Back to Maserado. Oak. Moore with the ball on that left side. And Talbot again, who just recently scored, he gets blocked by the Japanese goalkeeper. And as they were trying to get that outlet pass, it hits off the paddle of Liam Bowden. It will go for a Japanese throw. Honda with the ball. He's going to give it to Oda. Oda on that left side. Referee not liking what's going on in the pool, and they resume play after a brief confrontation with the players. Oda with the ball on that left side. Back to Honda. Yoshida with the ball. Now Oda on that left side. Back to Yoshida. Kawasaki surrounded by 4 New Zealand players in that middle. Oda has a free shot, and he's going to hit the bottom right of that goal. And now it's going to go all the way back to number 5, Honda. Oda with the ball, who just recently hit the frame of the goal. Back into the middle, and it's going to be a goal. Now that was number 3, Takumi Kawasaki, 3-2. Japan has stormed back. 2-0 at halftime. New Zealand scored a quick one 25 seconds in to half number 2. And all of a sudden, Japan is only a goal down. 3-2, tons of time left. Just under 7 minutes left to play. Number 6. That is Ethan Flanders with the ball now. He fakes the pass, and he's going to shovel that to Morit. Great lead pass. Number 4, Philip Maserado. Looks to be a goal by New Zealand. Penalty shot, never mind. A free shot for New Zealand, no goalie. And they do not come much easier than that for number 6, Ethan Flanders, the captain of the New Zealand team. After getting a quick 2 goals, Japan now find themselves down 2 goals. Number 6, Hayata Yoshida with the ball. Flips it back. Now it's with number 7, Takahashi. Ota. Yoshida's going to get there first for Japan. Trying to keep himself in bounds. The ball is right on the line of the buoys, and it's going to be Japan ball. Now it's with Honda. Back to number 7, Takahashi. Honda. Oda, who already has 1 goal. He's going to go to number 3, Kawasaki, who also has 1. And he's going to go all the way back to Oda. Honda. Yoshida back to Oda. Honda. Going to go to Kawasaki in the middle. Kawasaki's going to go to Oda on that far left side. Oda looking for Kawasaki in the middle, deflected and did not reach him. New Zealand now with the ball. They are looking to counter. Japan hustling back, and they are in number as New Zealand is slowly getting off the field. All 5 players are outside. It's with number 8 now, Andrew Bowden. Bowden is going to go to Flanders. Liam Ward. Oliver Morit with the shot, and that's going to go to the left of the goal. Trying to give New Zealand a 5-2 lead, just could not do it, just a little bit beside the net. Japan will have possession, 4.5 left, down 4-2. Mikaya Honda. Now to number 7, Takahashi, to Oda. Takahashi pumps, does not want to take the shot. Kawasaki is now going to go to Honda, and Honda's going to take the shot. It looked like it might have gone in. Great save. And that was number 7, Liam Bowden with the save for New Zealand. Jake Talbot slowly bringing the ball up for New Zealand. Now with number 7, Liam Bowden. Number 8, Andrew Bowden with it now. Talbot to Liam Bowden. Oliver Morit to Liam Bowden. Talbot, Andrew Bowden. Tries to find number 4, Phil Mazzarato, gets deflected, and it will be a New Zealand corner. Jake Talbot taking the corner for New Zealand. Now with Morit to Bowden. To Bowden. Back to Bowden. To Morit. Liam Bowden at the top. Morit to the right of him. Back to Liam Bowden, to his left, to Andrew Bowden. Pumps once, and a great shot that time. It was Jake Talbot just off the frame of the goal, and it's going to be Japanese ball. 2.5 left to go, 4-2 for New Zealand. This is Tomoyuki Oda. Yoshimi. Honda with the ball all the way back. He's going to go back to Oda. 3 Japanese players behind the play with just 1 inside, and it's going to go well high. It's going to be deflected for a Japanese corner. 60 seconds left now on the shot clock. 2 minutes left in the game. Takahashi to Oda. Rifles one in, deflected off of the kayak of Jake Talbot and out for another Japanese corner. New Zealand playing all of their players just in front of their own goal. Lots of room outside for Japan to put something together, but not a whole lot of room for Kawasaki in front of their goal. Takahashi. Back to Takahashi. Oda to his right. To Takahashi. He's going to shoot himself, and that is going to be New Zealand ball just a little bit high. Japan cannot find a way to get it on target. A lot of deflections. Great defense by New Zealand. And now it's just over a minute left before New Zealand can take a 2-0 lead in this Group B action of U21 men's canoe polo. Great lead pass there by New Zealand. And a great finish that time by Matthew Oak. 5-2, and that definitely should have done it for New Zealand. That was the icing on the cake. Japan down 3, 45 seconds to go. Oda with the ball. He's going to go to Takashimi. Back to Oda. He's going to fake the shot, and he's going to go to number 3, Kawasaki. He scores 5-3, but it could be a little bit too late for Japan. Down 2 with 33 seconds left to go in this final group match of the day. Jake Talbot with it all the way in the New Zealand end. Japan really pressing. Contact there by Takashimi. Japan needs the ball. New Zealand just playing a little bit of keep away, trying to get a goal, and it just hits off the crossbar. Jake Talbot into the open goal. Nobody near it for Japan. 6-3. And that definitely did it. 3.5 seconds left. Nothing Japan can do at this point. They're just going to have to pass it and let time run out. A quick shot taken there by Takayumi Kawasaki, but that'll do it. Japan win, or New Zealand wins 6. Japan has 3. A great finish to the end of the game here on pitch number 1 at the Welland International Flatwater Center. And New Zealand has a 2-0 record. Japan falls to 0-2 on the day. We hope you had a great day listening to us here at the Welland International Flatwater Center. We will be back here tomorrow bright and early at 9:10 for more World Canoe Polo action here at the Flatwater Center. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.